Hi, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today we're going to talk a little bit about an automation that we built for a sort of a mid-sized consultancy firm who would send daily, sometimes, but weekly reports to clients depending on industry, sector, size. They're sending out intelligence reports, and they had a system. They built it in Airtable originally. They then needed to connect in SendGrid to this information, to Airtable. But what they were doing up until two cores started working with them was manually filtering in Airtable depending on the criteria. So you go in, filter by industry, size, sector, copy that list, put it into the email that was going out and send it. The reason they were doing this is because they kept getting new clients in for these daily or weekly newsletters, and so they couldn't just keep the same list, so they needed to manually add it, which is hugely time consuming. And it worked when the founder, it was just the two of them doing it to a small list every day, but they expanded their product portfolio, they introduced new sectors and new industries, and so by the time we started working with them, it was sort of at breaking point. So what they needed is a set of pre-built search parameters in Airtable that at a set time, daily or weekly, it would pull that information, upload it to the list in SendGrid so that when the email was created in SendGrid, they knew they had the correct information. They wanted to keep it this way instead of putting things straight into SendGrid because they were using Airtable for project management and client relation stuff, and they just wanted it all in one place. Let's take a look at what that looks like in practice in Make. In Make, it's pretty straightforward. Has a search term, gets a record or multiple records, searches again for another phrase, it had to be multi-reference, and then makes an API call to SendGrid. So a custom API call that would add it to a list, which is a different scenario that we've built. So as you can see, the time saving, even though it's very simple, if this is run 15 times a day or 100 times a week, then this will save time, make sure that everyone on the list in Airtable is added to the correct email template, and by using some quite smart filters, it allowed them to save a bunch of time. They estimated it saving about 3 hours per day per person that was doing it, and last time we were there, it was 5 people doing this who were dealing with the accounts. So added up over a year, it's a huge savings to this firm. Any questions? Let me know. Happy to talk it through.